Hi everyone, my name is Colleen Cleveland, and again, welcome to month two. Let's go with defining client needs, the week one discussion board for the part B. This isn't going to differ too much from your first. You're going to need an initial discussion post. That's going to be due before Friday night at 11:59. Most people do it on Wednesday. I'm going to say that now just because that happens to get everybody going and start discussing things. Feel free to post it before Friday. Feel free to post it before Wednesday. The sooner you get it up there, the sooner everyone can reply back. And if those people don't want to be able to work on the weekends, then this is definitely a good way to be able to do it. So don't wait, just kind of just post. So you're going to download the project criteria PDF, which is this, and we'll go over that a little bit. This is the project selection criteria for the thesis. And from this week's assets on the FSO platform, and study the criteria for the project selection. And this is going to be for your MFA thesis. So the idea is to list at least 3 potential ideas as a first draft for a multimedia campaign project. Illustrate each potential project selection with a screen capture. And it means having a picture, so if you don't know how to screen capture, make sure you talk to Ryan McClung. It's R. McClung, MCCLUNG, at fullsail.com. He's our lab specialist, and he's very good at technical things. And he will help you with screenshots. If you have a problem with being able to figure out, you should be able to figure out how to do the images and how to put those into the discussion boards. Explain the industry setting, the competition, and the challenge for each of what you plan to accomplish in your project. So, the idea here is that you have, with this particular thing, you want to be able to look at these kind of sectors and kind of think about what exactly out of these sectors you want to be able to apply and possibly do a multimedia campaign on. Do you like exercise programs? Maybe you know of an exercise program that's a chain out there. Try to keep it mid-level. Try to keep away from the mom and pop ones, if at all possible. We want to do something that's kind of been established out there. We don't want to do something like Disney because Disney is already a brand that is working for right now. But we want to work with the brands that are kind of known and but they just aren't doing quite as well. So that's something to think about. When you're doing these projects, and I do say this, emphasize this, projects must be for educational purposes only. If you are a graphic designer and you are doing a live project for clients for money, do not try to get them mixed up because you're going to want to get that thing set in as quickly as possible. You do not want to take 12 months in order to be able to do that type of project. Like I say, we're here to help, but it's when it comes down to actually pushing you in directions that you might not normally go. And if you're fighting with us as over a client, then that's not going to be that's a bad situation to be in. So pick a company that you kind of like, or kind of a thing. Do you like nonprofits? Do you like animals, such as animal welfare? Do you like museums or cultural entities? Are you into some type of apparel that happens to be? Are you a runner and you like running apparel? There's different things that you can do, and you can definitely talk to me about it. Email me at ccleveland@fullsail.com. I'm also available at messages under MD underscore MFA underscore design success at me.com. Let's get back to that discussion. So please note, you will need to think beyond a redesign of the company's logo and website, etc. Think about how you can communicate to the target audience that you would position the company's brand in a way that would set it apart from the competition. One of the things that I was told when it comes to differentiation, who was the first person that flew across the Atlantic? That was Charles Lindbergh. Now, who was the second? Well, nobody knows that. Now, who was the first woman to fly across the Atlantic? And that was Amelia Earhart. The difference was in the fact that she was not only the first, but she wasn't, but she was a woman. So that was the differentiation when it came to pilots. And when it comes to certain things, there was a young man who did a college, and he happened to be in the middle of nature, and he was talking about the campus, and one of the instructors said, well, how does that differentiate from other campuses that are on this wonderful nature type reserve? And he came back with, well, Thomas Edison and Thomas Jefferson, all great minds, basically decided that nature was part of a education. So, I mean, there are different ways to be able to play these types of things. Unlike inside, like again, we can go over anything. I can probably get a differentiation video going to be able to explain that a little bit better. But that's some things to consider when you're doing it. What can you do to make this company, this product, better? From what angle are you looking? Are you going to show, hey, this is why I want you to buy my product over everybody else's? So, for your second step, your second response, or your second post, you have your initial up here, and your response post is here. So you respond to one classmate post who hasn't yet received a response from another classmate. Review the potential project selections by your classmate. Again, do the selections fit the project criteria for the MD-MFA thesis? Don't just say yes or don't just say no. Give me a reason why. Give them a reason why. Give them examples as to what would possibly be a little bit better. Again, critique. As any artwork, you need to critique it to make it better. And of course you have, what would you suggest that would improve the information presented? And what would you suggest to improve the project selections to make them more appropriate for graduate level thesis? And of course, you have your grading rubric right here. So this is what we'll be grading you on. Now, if you have any questions, please do ask me. I'm more than happy to talk to you about it. Like I say, it's not easy. The fact is, you're getting thrown into the water and learning to swim that way. But sometimes these projects just do fall in your lap. but you're giving the opportunity to right now to be able to find something that you're kind of passionate about, or at least an area that you'd kind of look, and that would kind of be fun for the next 11 months, or I should say 10 months now. So again, ask questions if you need to. Other than that, all you have to do is start setting up your journal. Please make sure you do that because that is your assignment. And you guys have a great week. And again, if you do have any questions, email me and let me know.